guys, welcome back to another video. Before this video goes ahead and starts, I would like to take this time and ask you to please hit the like button and subscribe. It would really mean a lot, and make sure you turn on your post notifications so you'll be the first to be notified whenever I go live or post another video. Now without further ado, in today's video, we're going to be showing you how you can make loads of infinite and free money with almost no effort using the Bazaar. We unlocked the Bazaar last episode in a stream where we got to mining level 7, slave level 7, forging level 7, and farming level 7. Now what you need to know about the Bazaar is essentially the Hypixel stock market, where you can sell and buy various different things. You can create buy orders, sell orders, and you can instant buy and instant sell. Now with all that taken into account, there are some drawbacks to the Bazaar. Like, these are all the oddities that you can get. Anything that's not like a raw resource or in one of these oddities, like most of the custom crafted stuff, you can only get from the auction house. But everything else, you're able to still get from the Bazaar, and this is how you can make a lot of money. So what you need to do if you're looking for how to make some easy, cheap, free money is you're going to look around at different items, and you're going to look for good margins. And by margins, I mean the difference between the buy price and the sell price. So we're just going to take a look around. Like you see here, sand, that's like a 4 coin difference. So that's something we might want to click on. And that's actually like a 200 coin difference for the enchanted sand. So if we're going to go ahead and take a look at this enchanted sand, so this would be a good profit. It would be a pretty decent profit. We'd be profiting like 10% of what we put into it. Now the only problem is, now we need to take a look at the graphs, because it's not just about the profit margin, it's about how many people are instant buying and instant selling the stuff. And right now it doesn't look like many people are, which means it's probably not such a good market to invest in right now. So you're just going to have to keep looking around for some decent margins. And we're going to want to try and find one where we can make a good bit of profit, but also where the margins are pretty good. Keep in mind that this method of making money does require you to have some money already. So if we go ahead and take a look at prismarine crystals, you see you'd make like 100%. You'd make an extra 100% of what you put into it if that were to go through. That's not a bad profit margin for something that doesn't cost that much, but my bet is that its graphs aren't that good. Yeah, its graphs really aren't that good. So for graphs, you're really going to be looking at the instant buy volume and the instant sell volume. If those are high, it does and you got to pay attention to the numbers on the left. Just because the X's are high doesn't mean the number's actually high. But you have to pay attention to that, because if the number's low, it could take a very long time for you to actually be able to go ahead and start flipping stuff and making a profit. So it looks like I'm seeing it's not really flippable. We can go ahead and flip. We can flip. Hey Google, stop alarm. We can go ahead and. I love Google sometimes. It's really annoying. But you can also go ahead and look at the blocks of coal. So this block of coal, we'd make $11,000 on it, but the graphs don't have high enough numbers to support me actually buying some of that up. Now, one of the things that I've realized is actually really reliable and pretty inexpensive to start flipping if you're just beginning is actually going to be wood. Because wood is used in a lot of things and a lot of people are foraging because it makes decent money. And since wood's used in a lot of things, wood's price generally never drops a lot. So it's generally a pretty safe thing to go into. So here we're going to look, and we get, this is actually a pretty decent profit. That's like 90 coins per. We're just going to look for, the best profit out of all the woods. And that's what we'll do for this episode. So, oops, none of these woods seem to have a higher profit than 90. Actually, this acacia does. Acacia is like 110. Looks like acacia is the best one to go into. But remember, we need to click this, view its details, and we need to view the graphs. So instant buy has been 10,000, instant sell has been 5,000 in like the last little bit. So I think this is generally not a bad one. Acacia is not bad to go into. Again, wood generally is never bad to go into. It's just, it won't make as much money as some of the others, but now what we have to do to make money is we need to create a buy order. And it's very important that you create a buy order and don't click instant buy. Now we're going to do a custom amount, and we're only going to do 100 here just to demonstrate. So I've just placed an order in the Bazaar just like that, and you always want to do, when you make your orders, here I'm going to go ahead and cancel this. You can cancel your orders at any time by going to your manage orders, and you can click this and just click cancel, and it'll give you an instant refund of everything. No tax on anything. Like this whole Bazaar is untaxed. It's like an untaxed free stock market. But what you're going to need to do, create a buy order. You're just going to enter the amount that you want to buy. And then I always do top order plus 0.1. So I'm paying an extra 0.1 coins per log, enchanted log, which is not like a lot at all. But it makes it so that when I place that, my like whenever someone instant sells it, it'll go to me first because I'm offering the highest amount per enchanted acacia wood. And now we just need to wait for this enchanted acacia wood to sell. And the nice thing about this is once you find something that's profitable to go into, and you do that and you set up an order, you can go out like foraging or upgrading your other skills and stats while you wait for this, and it'll actually give you a notification in chat when your order is complete. Or if you wait half an hour and it's not done, that means someone's probably outbid you, and you probably want to come back and you want to go ahead and cancel your order and redo it. So actually, I could just show you like this, actually. 14 is even enough to make a demonstration. So I just canceled that and got everything back that I did not spend. So it says here in chat that we claimed 14 enchanted acacia wood worth $10,262, and I bought them for 733 coins each. So that's about 10.2 grand for 14 enchanted acacia logs. Now, if we sell this instantly, we lose money. So do not sell instantly. You're going to click enchanted acacia wood. You're going to create a sell offer. Best offer minus 0.1. So we're selling it for slightly less than anyone else on the server right now. And what that means is that if this sells, we will make like $1.5 thousand in profit, which is honestly not bad. I think that's something. Yeah, that's about like maybe that's probably like a 13% profit margin right there. So we're getting. So, like, that means if we were to put, at least if that sells and at that going rate that I just did, if that all sells, that means if we put $100 million into it, we will get, like, $113 million out of it. Now, that's completely unrealistic because if you put $100 million into acacia wood, you're going to buy out the whole market and you're going to essentially scam yourself. But, that's, like, the general math behind that. And now we just need to wait for this here to sell. And once this goes ahead and sells, look, we've already sold 6. We've already sold half of it. So someone here has already bought for 45 seconds ago. So that makes me think. And I'm selling for 844.1. So I'm just gonna take a look. Okay, yep. So my offer is still the lowest, and it says here in chat. Your sell offer for 14 times enchanted acacia wood was filled. So now if we go back and we click manage orders and we just have to click this once, it'll automatically claim. And there's my coins. So I've just profited $1.5 thousand from an initial like $10,000 investment. So that's how you can make easy free money. And of course, once you get more money, you can start investing in the more expensive things like even though it's technically not as worth it per dollar that you put in, it is worth it if you have a lot of money because the buy and sell quantity doesn't matter. It won't matter as much. Or you could just put a lot of money into like wood or something. Like I know I've done orders for like 3,000 like enchanted stuff and like enchanted wood before, then put that up and made some decent profits. But that's how you operate. That's how you operate and make money off of the Bazaar. So what you guys need to remember Oh, and also another cool feature about the Bazaar is if you ever do a buy order and it gets fulfilled and you don't have enough room in your inventory, if you click that, it'll actually go into a stash and it'll give you the command that you can run to open up your stash, and then you can take items out of there. So don't worry if you over order and your inventory is full, it's fine, you still have all your items. Now, if there's one thing you guys need to take away out of today's video about how to make money off of the Bazaar, you need to look first for a product that has the buy and sell profit margin. So that has a buy price that is higher than the sell price. And how high, how big of a difference, that is personally up to you. Wood is always a safe bet. It's not that good. Well, it's decent in the beginning, but you never really want to go into jest wood. You always want to do like the enchanted form, because the enchanted form gives like the best profit margins, I've noticed, even though technically you would, I think, make more profit if you just bought all the wood and sold that back. But it's just so much of a hassle because you need to buy like 400 times more wood than enchanted wood, and you'd make a little bit more. So personally, I just like buying the enchanted stuff. It just makes everything easier, less orders, less items that you have to deal with. But you need to make sure about the profit margin first, and then once you see a good profit margin, like this profit margin here, this is actually pretty good. Like you could make $30,000, which is really good. It's like, why don't I just buy all that I can? Well, we need to check out the graphs. See the graphs? Not many people are instant buying and instant selling this stuff, which means, yes, doing a few is fine. I could do a few and probably make some money. Like, I could probably do 1 or 2 and make some money pretty quickly. But if I want to do like 100, 200, likely I would not be able to sell that for 2.5, 3, 4 hours even, because the demand for that product is just so low. But anyways, guys, that's the main takeaways you need to take away from today's video. And again, please hit the subscribe button, like the video, and make sure you turn on your post notifications so you'll be the first to be notified whenever I go live or post a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will go ahead and see you guys all next time. Peace.